dominance has moved him within range of the single-season receiving record. It's the Bengals and the Panthers, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 23.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Carolina Panthers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it'd be... 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Taken in at the 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive.
And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
This defense for the Bengals, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Herbert. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Here come the Bengals. And CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Here we go.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Once again, they run with Mixon.
And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore. And now they will throw it with Burrow. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the...
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He can have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what...
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. And he's going to go down again. Brian Burns drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC. Here we go. Now the current playoff picture, and you can see they are one of those 3 wildcard teams, at least for the moment, but they have not clinched that spot, Charles. And look, their message has been clear. We're keeping our foot on the gas to the very end.
And how about the theater and the drama that's involved, partner? The best part, we've got a front row seat to it all. And I think this is obviously the ultimate goal when they added a 7th seed to the playoffs back in 2020. More drama, more teams in it late in the season, and more importance on games like this.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
And he's got this down to the 35. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Here we go. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. He will find his man Chase complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback or running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow, that's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 163. That moves him past LT and into 3rd place all time. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Carolina getting set to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And a short pickup to about the 25. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 16 carries, 57 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So this winning streak is going to continue to have some nights.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. They go to Elliott again. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
3rd and 2, Herbert. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the
pass now from the 42. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 43. 15 yards there for number 15. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. On first down, Justin Herbert. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's got it. And he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Here's Herbert. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. So officially now a 1,000-yard campaign for him, but I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's one of those thoughts, though, that creeps into your mind because there is a little mini celebration over on the sidelines. Everybody, hey, job well done, over 1,000 already. But guaranteed, as you noted, someone's jumped in the huddle and said, a lot more to be done, guys. Let's not, would you say, take your foot off the pedal? Let's not do that right now. But there is that possibility as people get self-satisfied. The greats do not. We'll find out what he's made of.
Now a deep ball on 2nd down, but incomplete.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When there's extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down.
And how about this, a fake? And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory, look up, touchdown!
Nico Collins,
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the the Panthers have taken the lead.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
From the 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work.
And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. Now they go play action now. Burrow. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example of another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Burrow.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To the air again, Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. From 6 yards away.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
For him, what an accomplishment in this game, surpassing the 2,000-yard mark. And all the time we talked about these guys out wide like him that are so athletic and can do so many things. But take us a little deeper. How has he done it this year?
Well, you helped with this because when we sat down with him before the game and discussed his season, and you said to him, okay, I have a vision that you, similar to a pitcher, change up a lot of things, right? Different arm angles, different slots that a pitcher would do. You do that with your route running and all that. And I loved his response. He said, yeah, I do that. But one of his best friends is a world-ranked tennis player. And he talked about serves and how you change up, take pace off, do different things, and he incorporated that into his route running.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Nixon will try the right side. Uses the stiff arm. Oh, one more time. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
87 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Herbert. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. And here's Ryan Wright now.
Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded just inside the 20. A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion.
He's got a man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. Herbert now.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. He's got room at the 30.
Touchdown, Carolina!
Nico Collins
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Yeah, and that was sheer determination right there. He decided before the play, if there was a sliver, he was going to take advantage of it. Looked the ball in, turned on the jets, and took it all the way.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this?
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Taken in at the 3.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there, because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now Herbert.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holmes. There he goes left side. A big play there for Carolina. 48 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Inside give to Elliott. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that'll bring him back within 4.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A throw over the middle, take it in. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. This offense on third down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. First target, first catch, and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the short catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. There you go. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple of minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Inside handoff to Mixon. 4 here in the fourth quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Burrow will throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70...
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll start by running the option to the right. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Herbert. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
He's NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is complete to Holmes. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He's going to air one out, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. Here we go. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Mixing up the middle. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. This one from 48 yards. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. So now the Panthers down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here, starting with 1st and 10.
Now Herbert. They'll get this complete to Collins.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Chabot.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jesse Bates. There he goes right side. The 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Without much defensive resistance on that drive, and really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Escaping the pressure right.
He's got it to Collins, complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TD.
Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The Carolina offense about ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Here's Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Herbert back to the air. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field,